What is the truth about God? Is there one ultimate answer, or do we all just have different pieces of the puzzle? This question has been asked by countless people for thousands of years, and yet no one can seem to agree. From the moment we're born, we're taught various ideas about God, the universe, and our place in it. But as we grow older, it's natural to wonder, what's the truth behind all these beliefs? Does God really exist? If so, what is God really like? And if there is a higher power, why does it feel like we're all seeing it differently? Let's be real for a second. Religion and spirituality can be a touchy subject. Everyone seems to have their own version of the truth, and if we're being honest, it can sometimes feel like we're just stumbling through life, trying to figure it all out. But that's okay. We're all on this journey together, just trying to make sense of the world. So, let's dive in and explore what people from different walks of life believe about God and how these beliefs shape their lives. Across the globe, religions like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, and Buddhism offer varying perspectives on the nature of God. Christianity teaches that God is a loving Father, sending his Son Jesus to save humanity. Islam describes God Allah as the one true, all-powerful, and all-knowing being who guides humanity through the Quran. In Judaism, God is understood as a singular, indivisible entity who created the universe and remains deeply involved in the world. Meanwhile, Hinduism has a much more diverse view, with a variety of gods and goddesses representing different aspects of the divine, while Buddhism focuses more on spiritual enlightenment and the nature of suffering rather than a personal God. But here's where things get interesting. While these religions all have their unique ideas about God, there are some common threads that connect them. Almost every religion teaches that there is a higher power or force at work in the world. Whether it's a personal God or an abstract, formless force, the idea of something greater than ourselves is almost universal. It's a reminder that we're not alone in this crazy world, that there's something bigger than our daily struggles and challenges. Now, if you're like me, you might be wondering, okay, but which one is the real truth? Is one belief more accurate than the others? Is it possible that we all just have different interpretations of the same ultimate truth? These are questions that have sparked debates for centuries, and honestly, I don't think there's a clear-cut answer. People are going to believe what they believe, and that's okay. What matters is how those beliefs shape our lives and our connections with others. One thing is for sure, the way people view God deeply influences how they live. For some, belief in a higher power provides comfort, guidance, and a sense of purpose. For others, it's about community, tradition, and family. For some, God is an abstract concept, a force of nature that can't be fully understood, but is felt in moments of awe and wonder. And for others, maybe God doesn't even exist at all, but they still find meaning and purpose in the world through personal values, morality, or a connection to the universe. But I want to take a moment to say thank you to you, the reader. Seriously, you're here because you're curious and you're open to exploring these deep questions. That's not something everyone is willing to do. It takes a lot of courage to ask these big questions and seek your own truth. It's easy to just accept what we've been told, but you're doing something special by taking the time to think for yourself and dig a little deeper. So, thank you for being here, for considering different perspectives, and for being open-minded. I think the most important thing to remember, though, is that the truth about God or the divine is something deeply personal. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. Whether you believe in a traditional God, the universe, or nothing at all, it's your journey to figure out. And I truly believe that the search for truth, for understanding who or what God is and what role God plays in our lives, is a lifelong process. It's not about having all the answers right now. It's about asking the questions, being open to learning and growing in our understanding. The bottom line is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to the truth about God. The truth is something we each must find for ourselves. Whether you find it in a religious text, in nature, in the love you share with others, or in your own heart, that's what makes your journey uniquely yours. So keep questioning, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep being true to yourself. Whether you find your answer tomorrow, next year, or never, know that the journey is just as important as the destination. You're not alone in this quest. We're all in this together, trying to make sense of the universe and our place in it. And that in itself is pretty damn beautiful.